The GOP has chosen Stephen Siglese to be the next Speaker of the House. My question is, does he have 217 votes? Because that's the magic number required to become Speaker of the House. It took Kevin McCarthy 15 attempts to get the requisite, and he had to give away the entire speakership to the Freedom Caucus, which is why he is now on the sidelines. So, will Scalise make a similar deal after seeing what occurred to Kevin McCarthy? I wouldn't. But then again, yeah, I wouldn't. It used to be you needed 5 people to get a vote of no confidence, which is basically what they did for McCarthy. And he had to change it to 1 to appease the hardliners on the right. It becomes a question of, today is the 10th or 11th of October. The continuing resolution ends November 15th. There are serious geopolitical issues that are at stake that money might need to be used for in Europe. There's stuff going on in Africa, and not to mention what's going on in Jerusalem. And we don't have a third in line for the presidency. As much as I do think that Joe Biden is doing a fantastic job, he's over the age of 70. And it's not as though the people on the right have not made threats about eliminating him and the vice president. Well, the third person in the line of succession is the Speaker of the House. He's also part of the Gang of 8, which is how intelligence is disseminated between the White House, organizations like the State Department and the CIA, so that the legislators are aware of what's going on and decisions that are being made by the president. This is a fundamental problem, and we're relying on the Republicans to solve it. And everything they have shown since Kevin McCarthy was sworn in shows they can't govern. In 9 months, 5 bills that were passed. 5 bills that were passed that were signed by the president. That's all the GOP got accomplished. In a similar period of time, Nancy Pelosi had over 100, with President Trump as president and a Republican Senate. Tell me how the GOP is going to solve this problem when we are in the precipice of lots of complicated issues. Israel is going to be complicated. The issues that's going on with France and the myrtles in Africa is complicated. What's going on in France internally is complicated. What's going on with Russia and the Ukraine is complicated. How it affects NATO and how it affects our defense is complicated. And we're missing the third in line for succession. And we have a 75-plus-year-old president. It's not ideal, boys and girls. Please remember to get 5 people to vote. And please remember to vote true and vote blue.